Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution early access on easy difficulty. They attacked Falmouth and set it on fire, so the unit that I was building there, half of him got killed, and then he walked on water to get away, and then he came down to I forget the name of the Portsmouth, excuse me. Okay, so he went there, right? And so I took my ships and I said, well, they've got some ships that dropped off troops or did whatever, so I'm gonna go after them right now. So it should be a battle that I should be able to take, because I have 2 good ships and 4 not so good ships, but they only got 1 good ship and then 1 ship. So I figured, well, I'll start this recording and I'll just show it to you. But like I said, you can see how they're starting to attack us. So let's go into this. I'm gonna pause the game because the game always messes you up. So here's Fairhaven, here's Fall River, here's Acushnet, and quite frankly, and then here's True Love, which is what we want. And we could probably take this one too. I mean, we don't need to destroy them. But this guy, Acushnet, and the wind is going this way. So really, what we could do is we could tell. Well, I guess I could click this and tell them all to go to Grape Shot, and this group here tell them to go to Grape Shot. And I probably want to tell them all to go to Full Sail. Alright, so they're that way all our ships are like that. And so the question would be is, can I come into this one this way? And then this one comes this way, and this one comes this way. This one coming this way. This one is going to come that way, and this one will come that way. Alright, well, so yeah, I mean, he's a brig, so, brig should, just one of these ships should be able to take the brig out. I'm a little questionable, but again, I got 400 on this ship, so I'm thinking, let's do that. Let's get her over here, and this one coming over this way. Oh yeah, we wanna, I guess this side, when I did that, maybe you have to select all the ships or something. I thought the bar would select them all, but I guess it didn't. So that's kind of, so this one was shooting round ball, but anyways, we're gonna get over here because the way I play this game, I on ship battles, yeah, I think I'm gonna have him come down here to support us down there, and then these two. Either way, somebody has got to, and we all should be on Grape. So yeah, I don't know, I guess the bar doesn't work or something. I thought all of them would be on Grape. But we're just going to have to go to each ship and make sure that that's what they're doing. Oh wait. So yeah, I mean, it was only, these guys were over here where they set the place on fire, the town. So I'm going to come over here and get them. Because if we can get this ship, and not even that one, but we'll probably scrap that one. Now, of course, if they get lucky and they knock out a mast, that's going to be very bad for our fleet. However, you know, like I said, it's going to be what it is. You know, canister, like I said, alright, well, let me see. How can I do this? Alright, let's get him over here. He can go there. No. You're still coming here, because I think what we could do is we could try to, like, we're just going to go out and just try to get this guy with both of these ships. And if he's using round ball against me, he's gonna hurt my ship. But again, my ship should be doing that, and then he's gonna come in here. So if we get that, and then matter of fact, you can head this. Oh wait, I got a ship right here. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna lose the bow sprite. Damn it. Oh yeah. Oh, he lost his mass. Alright, let's pause for a minute. Okay, now. And then... Alright, look. You push into him like that. And now you... I mean, yeah, just any of these type of ships can easily take a brig. I mean, this is overkill for this particular battle, I admit, but it's okay, because there will be times when they have a better fleet than what my fleet is. So, yeah, and I think, you know, like I said, okay, then you can just stop. And you, my friend, you can stop too. There's no, I don't think we need you. And then you're coming over this way. Okay, and then you're supposed to anchor. And then you gotta get over here. Come on. Okay, now. Oh, yeah, okay, so. Okay, so. Oh, geesh. Alright, yeah, let's just drop 70 guys in there. And then you over here, please. You gotta go right over there, and you can just anchor, okay? And that be that. You guys anchored. And now we have these ships here. Now just remember, if you're watching this and you don't know, I think the max that you can put in here is 6 ships anyway. Now the enemy can have up to 8 that I've seen so far, but so if I came out of my fleet with 7, I'm going to tell you only 6 would go into this battle, so it's no point in doing that. But now I don't know why, you know, neither of these is boarded. Like, Yeah, and see, this is a bug. I can't get anybody out of Fairhaven to help. Oh, but Acushnet is now doing it, so therefore we should be okay. Like, and we got him. And of course, the situation always is if we can get to our port without getting into any other conflicts. Now, I mean, I do have enough. I do have enough personnel on these ships to, you know, technically be able to do another battle if I'm forced into it. Because, you know, look at this, like, he's partially hurt and he has, you know, just about 300. This brig lost a mass, so so if anybody's going to sink in another battle, it'll be this one. He's got the 200. This one's got 200. This one has 198. And this guy over here, yeah, see, they're still saying like as if they're connected. This is a bug in the game. Like I said, you can see how, you know, even with the 01.36 patch, you can see that the sea battles are still messed up. Like, for example, if I needed to take a lifeboat off the ship, and when it doesn't do anything, that's a bug. And then if you say you want to take a lifeboat out here and you put it and it tells it out, you can't cancel it either, and then all the guys would come out of the ship and then your ship would be empty. So I mean, the bug works. Like, there's plenty of bugs in sea battles. So, you know, but these are the things that you put up with early access when you want to play early access games. So I believe that that's still gonna, this is still showing, you know, look how far the ships are away from each other. And it's still showing that they're in a conflict. You know what I mean? It's totally, you know, I better get the ships, it's all I'm telling you. So, but okay, so we got a ship. And this is how we add to our fleet and do that. The only reason I took this opportunity was simply because of knowing that they only had like 68 guns. So I knew there was 2 ships and had 68 guns, so I kind of guessed. You know, and that's why I knew that this would be a battle that I could do and overpower them. So True Love had 40 guns and the brig has 18. So that's why I knew this was a fight that I could do. And the only reason I came up here to do it is, I'll show you once we get to the main thing. So yeah, they had 2 ships and 2 ships are captured. I did lose 463. I mean, it's just the way the melee works. Like, even though I think, you know, like I had a slightly bigger ship. I'm supposed to be the one that gets 2-1, but because they're British and they have better stats than what we got, you know, they always beat us 2-1. But anyways, that's the way it is, folks. Just got to deal with it. Okay. Now again, I'm going to pause the game the moment I come out of a sea battle, and that's always suggested to do that, is simply because we got to see where we are and we got to aim at where we want to be. And I don't know if it's going to say that I have 8 ships now as a group, because, you know, well, it could possibly do that because of the simple fact that when we go into a battle, only 6 can go in. So I'm gonna come directly to here because and I want, yeah, it was up here in Falmouth. I had Falmouth with it, and remember I was building a unit here, like he wasn't fully built. The game put a big message on my screen, and all I was doing from the last time that I made the video, I was just passing some time to build the units up. And then the screen popped up with a pop-up that said Falmouth is burning, that the British set it on fire. And so he walked on water. My unit got pushed out of Falmouth, walked on water, which is a bug in itself, and then was able to pop back onto the water, which kind of saved his life actually, because had he gone this way, they would have shot him, and they would have followed him down, keep shooting him and to kill him. And so by him walking on water, which was not supposed to happen, and then he came over here, so yeah. So but anyways, we're gonna head this way because we want to get to port, just so that way we can repair our ships, get the personnel back. Now, if some ships come and attack us, it's possible that I would lose the brig. And hopefully, if I'm not fighting something that's very deadly, like a second or third rate ship. Okay, good, we made it. I was just worried. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Now this is another Diana class ship. So now I'll have 2 of them. All right. Okay, well then, let's see what we want to do. Well, the first thing would be that we need to close this for a moment. Okay, so again, these are gonna be my main ships. These 2 here, the Dianas. And we're gonna go down the board in selections. Because, you know, that's what we're gonna do, because there's gonna be 400 guys on this ship. And depending on, like for example, if we were to face a Bologna class ship that has 78 guns, and they're gonna have like something like 800 men. So even taking 2 Diana classes, and if you could time it right to board on each side, these 400s might not be enough to actually take out that ship. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's all kind of, tough. Now this guy here, and we could actually get 3 perks for him. I wonder if I should do that, because I don't know if I scrap him, will that still apply to the sailors, Oh yeah, and then like on this ship, we could try something different. Because I'm gonna scrap it anyway, but I mean, technically, like I said, we could have 1 brig, in our fleet, but I think what it is that it'll just have the 109 guys on it, and we could technically take out a cutter with it and then maybe board it, but yeah, and I just don't think I'm gonna have the. And besides, if you look at it, it's October 21, and I don't know exactly when winter is gonna hit us, but yeah, I really think we should scrap him. Yeah, I really think that. But all these ships, I don't know if I want to scrap, and I like, you know, I mean, I could scrap Fall River because of the 209 personnel, right? And that way I'd be back down to 6 fleet, and I'll have, you know, yeah, because I don't think I want more than 6 ships. You know, I mean, I'm really debating that, but I think, like I said, winter's coming and stuff, and I think, you know, if I have a 6-pack of ships, then that's good, because, you know, we're going to go into battle with 6 ships. That's the max that we can go in with. Why that is, I don't know. But you're going to see British ships up to 8 at least, you know. And I bet they can put in all 8 of theirs, but we can only put in 6 of ours. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, folks. I'm gonna scrap them. There, and now I'm down to the 6 ships. And so, for example, this one. This will be the new Fall River. Fall River, Massachusetts, which is Taxachusetts. And I can, hey, you know what, I'm gonna, I'll tell you, I think my uncle named his ship like River Rats or something, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and to honor him, I'm just gonna say rats, because it's really supposed to be like River Rats, but I think that's what he named his boat, was River Rats. I could be wrong. I you know, that happened like when I was a teenager, and so that was such a long time ago, but I think so. You know, just kind of think of it as Fall River is a city in New Bedford. Matter of fact, I think in Fall River they might have the USS Massachusetts anchored up there. It's like it's a ship that you can go on, and like a museum. Again, you know, this is only going from memory from when, you know, when I was living out there up until 20 years old, then I came back for a few years, and then that's that. So whatever, I mean, I think that's that. Okay, so all right, so yeah, so I scrapped the brig, and I scrapped a 6-rate ship, and that would mean that I could even sell those ships, and we'll have those guns from the ships, and we'll have the officers from the ships along with the personnel, so then that these guys should be able to get back up to snuff pretty quick. And now we got this guy here that used to be up in Falmouth. This is the guy. Not enough officers, it's saying. Well, he's at full strength, so I'm not worried about him. And I don't see why this guy... Oh, maybe it's because he doesn't have enough of these. Ah, but we now... Okay, so yeah, so now, you know, I got the technology of the United States weapon. So why don't we go ahead and give him that? So yeah, if I show you over here, look, we're now producing this weapon here. It's the United States. It's got a bayonet, so I mean... So now, and I'm paying, seeing that we got Quebec, that we got that money. And there's one thing that I don't understand about this game is, I'll show you right here. Okay, so you know, it's kind of funny. I was not making any income. I wasn't making any income from any of these. And so I took out everything and canceled everything. And then I put these in. And now I'm getting income from all these places, like, so I don't know. I didn't know, cause notice how I turned them off. Like, off. The only one I left on was this one, cause he only had like about $40 here. Like I was only making $40. Everything else was at a minus. And I didn't understand how this operates. So I had to take everything out of this, and then I just put those there, and I let the game go. I let the game play out a little bit, and I'll tell you that they took. Yeah, they took Lovett. Cavalry. Okay, so I brought my general. Like, if you remember, I was over here, right? And I got Montreal and this. So what I did is I walked over here to, because they had 3 units over here. So I came over here to see what they were doing. And I didn't see anybody, but because I walked by here, all of a sudden their cavalry came over here to get me. So I ran over here, because then they'd have to fight this. And the cavalry went here, and then all of a sudden they got this. So cavalry took that over. So there's a cavalry unit inside that fort right there. And I don't know where their 3 infantry units went. I have no clue of where that happened. And then I was bringing this guy from over at Albany over to here. And so I want to get him into Hartford, because I was thinking maybe in Hartford he'd be able to, you know, get full status. So yeah, so I got a 40 gun ship, 3 28 gun ships, a 46 gun ship, and another 40 gun ship. And so that's the fleet that I'm gonna mess around with when it's winter time, I guess. But I just went up there. The only reason I went up there was because they set Falmouth on fire. And at least I recovered the infantry guy that was up there. And I took out what ships, because you can click on here and you can see if there's any ships. Just like here, there's none. Over here, it looks like 90 guns, but it's question marks. And look, they go... Okay, so here's a Bellona class ship right here. 1 ship, 78 guns. That's a Bellona class ship right there. Alright, and we just got something. So this is our tech here. Now, Morgan's rifles. So it says, after the research, the unit will have 2 companies of riflemen and 4 empty company slots for further expansion. The unit will be available for duty in Boston. Well, if I don't own Boston, then what? Is this just a waste? Or, you know, why does it have to be in Boston? You know what I'm saying? Like, in 2 days, I'm gonna see what that is. But I gotta pick something here. Okay, so if you look at this, on opening up this tech, right? We got this. We have up to here. We could go here to 4-pounders. We can go to artillery tactics. We can go down here for the Henry Knox magazine. Historical officer. So we can get a new general and a new magazine. Right? But that's going to take 80 initial 75 days off, you know, whatever. Okay. But I wanted to take a look at over here, because I would like to have the mortar, because the mortar, it doesn't have long range, but this would be good to attack forts with. You know what I mean? But like I said, we could have another general if we go here. So do you see all the possibilities? You know what I mean? Do I waste the 80 days to get the ironworks? But you know what I mean, and then I would come down here for the mortars. And in one of the campaigns I was playing, you know, I mean, like I said, I had mortars. Not the technology, but I had, like, they gave me like 6 or 8 mortars. So I think if once we have this we would have been able to equip those mortars. And then we can come down and get, you know, the 8-inch. Or do I go down this way to go for the 6-pounder? You know, it's pretty tough, but I guess if I open this up, right, then it would allow me to go down just like how this one allows me to go down. So it might be wise to just get this done right here. So that way I have both options. Although I could have a 3rd general if I went the other way. So I mean, you gotta kind of consider those things. But anyways, Morgan's rifles will be done in 2 days. Recruitment of low-rank officers will be done in 3 days. I did burn a little bit of my rep, not much. And so therefore, oh, see now we need officers for another unit on this ship. And like I said, I feel that it should be good because, again, we scrapped 2 of the ships. And And so yeah, but we gotta authorize the other officer. Now I wonder if I were to so New Bedford is the 46 gun ship, and then I'll have a Cushnet with 40 guns, and Fall River will be with 40 guns, and then we'll have the 3 ships that only have 28 guns, but they're gonna have 300 personnel on each of these ships. And so maybe, especially when the game, maybe when they'll do a patch that will fix the bugs that are in the sea battles, that we'll be able to drop lifeboats out, because these ships would be the good ones to drop lifeboats out. Because I think they'll have 3 units on each of these ships. So I could leave 1 unit on the ship and drop 2 lifeboats out. And you know, to support, say, any of one of these ships that might be boarding a bigger ship. And so that's the things, you know, to consider. And I think if you put these in order like this, then I'm assuming that this group will be together just like this group will be together. Because then I could use these 2 ships can go side by side onto some ship. He could help out too, and then these guys would help and stuff like that. So I mean, there's a lot of different things that we could possibly do. But anyways, that's what we could do and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that should be that. Again, you can see not enough muskets because everybody's using the civilian one, but we got 300 of these right now, so we could give 2 units these, and that will free up. So the question is, you know, where should I do it at? Okay, so like this unit here. And I got 200 left, so I can give him those. And now that should free up some of the civilian muskets. But this unit is okay. But this unit is not. And I'm authorizing him to, you know, get 1 more 3-pounder cannon. And this guy over here, oh yeah, and then he can have a perk. I'm going with the stamina for now. I'll authorize him 1. I'll authorize him. So yeah, so as we upgrade from the US musket, you know, we'll free up those civilian muskets, and then that'll help the other units that are missing some of those to regain them. And so that's how this cycle is going to go, and through the winter time, you know what I mean? Maybe I can do that. But you got to keep an eye on the money though, because like I said, if that money goes, you know, we're going to be in trouble. As a matter of fact, money wise, let's go to the ships. And I can sell the 6-rate ship and get 4,000. And I can sell the brig and I can get 2,400. And now we don't have any ships to worry about. And now we got the money way up there again, as you can see. But I am paying a lot of money for the 10 factories because I want to produce a lot of these because they got a bayonet and it's the first musket that I can come across in the technology and stuff like that. So if I show you here, you can see the difference, right? A 6 to a 7, from 15 to 20, and from 18 to 28. So it is definitely better than this. But it's going to take a long time to get everybody to have this. But, you know, we're going to go through a winter where I don't know if there's much that I can do, because usually what's called nutrition hits us, meaning we're going to lose personnel left and right from sickness, from starvation, and stuff like that. So, I mean, the winter is going to be really tough. But I do have one supply wagon that's kind of full. And then if we look at the cannons, we can see that we have 38 of these 6-pounders. We got another 40 of the 9-pounders. And we even have some, well, it doesn't look like we have 4-pounders, but the market has some. Now, it looks like I still have 3 6-pounders. Yeah, and see this 8-inch here. Can't quite see. Yeah, we got 5 of them. So actually, if I get that technology, I think I'll be able to make a unit from that. But as you can see there, Falmouth was lost. Yeah, Falmouth. Yeah, I know Falmouth was lost. Okay. That's what forced my ship up here to take out their ships, because they took Falmouth. But at least I got that unit here now. So now at least I have 3 units here now. And I have six fairly good ships. I mean, I don't want to face, like, say, a fleet of 1st, 2nd rates or something. I mean, they would blow me out of the water. But if I face one of them, maybe with this fleet here, I'll be able to take it. Maybe. And stuff like that. So, okay, well, the only thing I will show you else was I thought this unit over here is supposed to go into here. So let's do that. And we'll click on him and see. This is the guy that I'm slowly building up with that 6-pounder. I don't have enough to totally fill him up, but you can see that I have 3 of them and he needs 1. So I'm gonna give that to him. So he'll be able to go to, I think, 4 guns, I'm thinking. And we have a supply wagon with this. And now that we have some of those civilian muskets from the other guys, and yeah, you can see we don't have enough for the schools and stuff. But anyways, all right. So I think I'm at a standstill at this point in the game. like I said, we're gonna in 3 days and 2 days, like, or maybe I should just show you the next 2 days or something of how that is. So maybe I should do that. So he's all set. Hey, not enough muskets. Yeah, sometimes you have to authorize it for them to do it, I guess. So his guns are full. And even his guns are full. Okay, I think when you do that, it pauses the game, so I gotta unpause it. Maybe we'll just go enough for the 2 days to go by. And this kind of shows you some of the things that you have to do. Yeah, and I thought, you know, another perk. But this kind of helps it move along if you tell it to authorize those guns for this unit here. And is this still a bug or something? The provoked native allies. Okay, now British agents exploit existing tensions between Native American tribes and American settlers, exacerbating conflicts and inflicting native attacks on colonial settlements. This diverts American attention and resources away from the fight against the British forces. Tensions between the U.S. and Iroquois are rising. Okay, so you know what I think? What it's going to be? It's going to be like events. Like it's going to flash a thing here saying, like it did for Falmouth, saying that the British set Falmouth on fire, and my poor unit up here was in big trouble. But he walked on water like Jesus, and then he could get back on land, and he got over here. So I was happy to save him. So yeah, not enough officers, but in a matter of a few days, we're gonna have some officers. So I don't know what the problem really is. Let's take a look at the ships for a moment. And look. Alright, something happened. Okay, so the Morgan thing is done. So now we can pick something up here to look at these technologies. So I have Army Innovation 2, which of course we had Arnold. Or, okay, so look at this, right? Do we try for Dragoons? Because we already got Arnold. And over here, we can go with 3. We can go here. We can go here. U.S. Guards. I mean, there is a lot of technology here for different things. I mean, this game is gonna be really something. But I think I want to at least unlock Dragoons. which will be a long time, but maybe after winter, you know, if I survive, you know, I might be able to make a dragoon unit. And so that might be a really cool thing. And now the officers will be done in one day, and then we can pick a technology here. So maybe that is something I can show you. You just gotta burn one day. I wonder why it won't let me do it. Maybe I already did it? No, it's not letting me do it. Kind of weird. Maybe because it's paused? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. But as you can see, oh, we need one more officer here. And look, our ships are almost at full repair. Matter of fact, this one is just waiting for personnel. This ship is just waiting for personnel, and then this one for the structure. So yeah, and then the ships will be ready to go out. Now see, this fleet here that's in here right now, it's 3 ships with 96 guns. So, you know what I mean? It could be... It could be like a Bellona along with 2 cutters, or it could be 3 Diana class ships, or it could be 2 Diana class ships and maybe a brig, or you know what I'm saying? Like it could be, or it could have a, I don't know if it could have a 3rd rate and then maybe some cutters. I mean, I don't know. But you know, it's gonna be interesting, but I'd have to save the game before ever going out on another sea battle. Anyways, you always should save, because you never know what's going to happen out on the ocean. So yeah, I think we're just trying to pass enough time for the tech to open up, so I can just show you one more tech thing. And then I think you see the status of this game, of the where I'm at. It's just a matter of if I can build up, but you know, we got, it says not enough officers. I don't know, I don't understand it. I mean, okay, so okay, wait a minute. Okay, so is this telling me that I'm gonna lose 5,000? Like, I don't want to lose rep. And you definitely don't want to lose provisions, because winter is coming. And that's what's going to kill our army, is not lack of food. So I'm going to have to burn 5,000, I think. So it's saying the burning of Falmouth was an outrage exceeding in barbarity and cruelty. More than 400 buildings and houses are recorded as damaged or destroyed by fire. The people are left to fend for themselves for the winter in a town left with no lodging, eating, or housekeeping. The town of Falmouth formed a committee to raise funds for the distressed families. So I think we'll have to take a hit of 5,000. Now we only got 26,000. But I think that was the way to go, because I do not want to lose reputation, and I do not want to lose food provisions. Okay, and now the tech. Okay, so now the tech pops. Now I should have some officers, right? But now we can take a last look at this stuff here. So you can see where I got this musket here. Trying to get it to show me it. Okay, so that is that. Yeah. Now I read somewhere on Discord that these factories don't exist in the game right now. So unlocking them might be for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, then we have military, and then we can get the Spanish, the brown bass. Oh, right here. So we would have to unlock this in order to get over here and do this. But if those factories are not there, so you know, like, okay, so, or I could go for detailed maps. Maybe that helps intelligence. So do you see all the possibilities of things? Or do I go for infrastructure? You know what I mean? Like, or do I go for this Virginia weapon? And then even going for this would be even sooner because of the 48 instead of 61 and 96. You know what I mean? Like, if, like, do I go here to get this, and then we can go for accurate maps, or we can then come over here and get this, and then this would unlock this. You know what I mean? So I mean, this is a tough thing to consider, but I'm just showing you the kind of things that we can look at and do. So I don't know if that helps anybody watching this, but so yeah, I mean, I think at 81, you know, rep, I'm good. And just let it go, because like I said, winter's coming. And then if you look here, we got 200 of these muskets, so we could technically find somebody who's already got 120 of them. Hey, and now I do have some of these brown bass, so I could give him those. And I can give this guy these. And that'll give me 2 units with bayonets. It gives us a balance of 100 of these. So, you know, in a matter of a few days, we'll have more. Because we get 48, we get 48 per day. Yeah, and this is why we need these things. We need money. We need wood. And iron. So, okay. Yeah, matter of fact, you can see that the trees are changing colors. So winter is coming. I'm just considering if I want to build one more. Like I don't know if I have a printing press yet. So why don't I put a printing press there? And we don't have any more resources. Alright folks, I think that's all I'm going to show you. We do have 14 officers now. So hopefully these units should be able to now build up. Just doesn't have enough muskets. See, now that the civilian muskets are available because we gave some units guns with bayonets. So that unit's full. It's this unit. Hey, he's almost full. So it's only this guy here. So he'll almost be built up. And then this guy over here at this place. Let's go ahead and tell him. So they still need muskets. Alright, there we go. So wherever you see an exclamation mark, you need to do something to that unit. And so I think we're good. Everybody, well, one right here. Now maybe that's a bug. What does it say? Oh, I think what I did is I gave another unit the same type of gun, and so weapons got allocated to that other unit, and then this unit was not having enough to fully man. So I think that's what it was. Alright folks, as you can see, I'm basically at a standstill. Now look, here comes 680 going into here. So they went back into Salem. So maybe, like, I'm not 100% certain, but the plan, Okay, so let me pause the game because I'm gonna save the game, quit the game, and quit the video. But the thing is, I just wanted to mention, right? If he went back to Salem, then that might mean that the cavalry is here. Like I know they had 3 units, so I only seen one go over here, but they're up to 4,000. I don't even know what Boston is. And so anyways, what I was gonna say was, it might be possible if I can get this guy in Rice to get to full status. I mean, he's got to be able to build up. I mean, says he needs 1. I mean, you know, we're running out of weapons, but again, like I said, I'm trying to mass produce these. But until they get to 120, I can't give it to anybody. But that will free up all these civilian muskets that everybody has, and we're just trying to transition them and stuff like that. But that is my plan, though. We're gonna have to, cause soon as snow comes, which we already see fall, like we can see the trees all changing. But these guys are almost to full status. I mean, at least our artillery is good on both units, like both regiments. And then over here in Montreal, like we're lucky to have gotten Montreal, because that gave us a lot of money and rep. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do much in the winter time. But if it could be possible, now this is a level 2 fort, that's a level 1 fort. So I don't know if if we should try to, because he's right here, so he could technically come to here. I could send 1 unit here and 1 unit there with the general, and we could try to take this fort. If we get this fort, we cut him off for the winter, and as long as we keep a unit here, or I could take this unit and come up to here. You know what I'm saying? When we decide to take this fort, because if we could do that, then maybe having a unit here and a unit here and a unit here and a unit there, that would put a block. But I don't know if that's the way to go, but that's all that I'm thinking. I'm just trying to share my thoughts on this. So with that said, I think I've shown enough, and I'm just gonna call it a day and save the game. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Hey, you know what? It looks like Quebec isn't even manned. Wow. But I can't get anybody up there, because then I'd leave Montreal open. But look at, it looks like Canada, Quebec is open. Now I bet you on a harder difficulty that ain't gonna be the case, but that's kind of funny. But that is a long way to go. That is a long way to go. So yeah, So that's kind of the plan. The plan for this one here would be this unit, and this unit attacks here. If we can take it, then we move a unit to here, here, and here to keep this as a block. And that means we can leave Fort Rice open. But I mean, like I said, if they came straight across this way, you know, they would be able to get this. They'd be able to get a lot. I mean, seriously. So yeah, so that's it. So tell me what, you know, you guys gotta leave some comments. Tell me what you think of this. But anyways, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you in your own religion. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.